everyone, it's Anna here. Welcome to my next process video for HipKit Club. This time I'm creating a post for Mixed Media Monday, so I'm going to create a mixed media background. I am using September HipKits that are filled with Page Evans Turn the Page collection. And I decided to use this stamp set that is included into this collection, and I think it's available in the Project Life Kit, and create fun background. I took an embossing ink and white embossing powder and stamped some flower all over a piece of a watercolor paper. I am using watercolor paper because I will be using a lot of water, so regular cardstock won't work in this technique. And I chose flower stamps, and now I am doing the same with the butterfly stamp. I'm just randomly stamping it all over my background, first flower, then butterfly, and covering it with white embossing powder, and then I use embossing heat gun to heat up the powder and create this shiny water resist design. I cut it out some part of this process because it was quite long, and now my background is ready. You can't see it, but it's filled with flowers and butterflies. And now it's time to add some color, because color plus embossing will create a fun pattern, because embossed elements are water and color resist, so they will be standing out from the background. I am using some shimmer mists. The first one was a yellow chickadee. I am not sure the color. The second one is, I think, is Tuscan Sun, the second yellow, darker yellow color, and the third one is the blue one, Genevieve blue, and the fourth one is deep pink color. I don't remember the name, but the Tuscan Sun and this color are included into the September color add-on kit. With a big brush and a little bit of water, I am applying colors all over my background, and I am not applying all the colors immediately, because they would all blend and create this muddy poo color. So I used a heat gun to dry a little bit the first layer of color. As you can see, I am not applying colors over this area where my cut file will be. I chose a quite big birdhouse, and it will cover this spot, so there is no need to create background over this. And now I'm looking for my mini mister, because the colors are quite vibrant and I want them to be much lighter. So I will spray it all with water, and then use a paper towel to absorb the color and the water. Thanks to that, color will be brighter and more pastel. But be careful with your paper. It's wet, so it's very delicate. You can easily tear it. One more layer of water, and once again I will pick up the color using no, I did not. I thought I did, but no, I added water to help the color spread a little bit more and mixed better. When you are using this technique, it's very important to use colors that mix together, create some fun new shades of bright colors, not this brownish, sorry for that, brownish color. So you can easily mix red and pink, and it will create some shades of orange. No, red and yellow, and pink and yellow, and they will create some shades of orange. You can mix red and blue, it will create some shades of purple and so on, but don't mix don't mix purple and green and colors like that, because really you'll get this nasty blue, not blue, brown color. And now my background is dry, and I'm going to create some kind of a shaker, pocket, box, window. I'm not sure how to call it. I want this sequin pocket in the middle of my bird house. So I took a plastic foil, I cut it two heart shapes that are bigger than my heart in the bird house. I used double-sided sticky tape on the first heart. Now I am tearing the protection paper, and I will fill it with sequins and add another part of the plastic heart to seal it, so it's kind of a sequin sandwich. I am using sequins from Turn the Page collection, and they are also included in some of the hip kits, but I am really not sure which one, because I usually mix them together right after they arrive to my doorstep. So now I am sealing the layer with the second plastic element, and thanks to that I have my shaker pocket ready to be glued into the birdhouse. As you can see, sometimes my hand is off the view, because I am watching YouTube videos, scrappy videos, and I'm turning the videos with the computer mouse. Once again I use double-sided sticky tape to glue the pocket shaker pocket, whatever it is, into my bird house. I could use glue, but it won't stick so well as the double-sided tape. Now it's time to add a little bit of white cardboard to add dimension. Of course, you can use a 3D foam squares, 3D foam tape, whatever you use to add dimension to your page. I usually use layers of cardstock because it's very cheap, and you can divide it into the smaller elements, but you can also use some bigger pieces, so it's much faster and easier than gluing 3D foam squares. I know that some girls are using this fun foam, or whatever it is called. It's for children, and it usually has one sticky side and the second one isn't sticky, so it's also a fun way to add dimension. Now it's time to finish my house. I need to glue the roof and the heart and something that is in the bottom of the house. I'm not sure how to call it element. I'm using 3D foam squares to add a little bit of dimension to my bird house. This is something what I usually do, and I'm sure if you ever watch any of my videos you have seen that I think I've never made a layout just paper on paper, without any 3D foam square, without any cardboard or stuff like that. I just do not like when everything is flat, so I like to raise elements a little bit. Now it's time for the heart that outlined our hole and the bird house. And now part for the fun time of embellishing my page. I have this picture of 4 of us. It's a selfie. We travel every summer to some fun place, and every spot we visit I call my family and we take one selfie. They are usually very funny, because there is there is always this one person with a strange face or strange pose, but that's why I love those pictures. They are not perfect. And now using alphabets that are available in the September kit, I created a title, Our Family, the mix, just the mix, just the perfect mix of chaos and love. Yes, it was the title, and I use three alphabets. The biggest one with our family mix, chaos and love, is the pinkish exclusive alphabet set from a main kit. There is also this navy or turquoise one alphabet that is from the Page Evans sticker book, and the same is with the perfect, which you really can't see in here because it's white with some flower pattern. I cut it out the part when I'm embellishing my page, because as you can see there is no much embellishing in here. I just use some at Page Evans Turn the Page fun elements like wood veneers and ephemeras. I also added few puffy stickers. And the last step is to add some splashes using the same pink and yellow mist that I used to create a background. So it was the pink layer, and now time for a chickadee. I think it's a chickadee layer, and that's it. My page is done. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to visit HipKit Club page and blog for more inspiration with those awesome kits. And see you soon somewhere on the YouTube or in the HipKit Club Facebook page and blog. Bye bye.